A lot of people talk about first class and luxury lifestyle, in a certain way. The way that I see it is not that, oh, everything has to be, you have to have the alphabet bags and all that. That's why I call Louis Vuitton as the alphabet bag. It's more so like if it's something that you want. I don't want a Louis Vuitton bag, but I do want to fly first class. Like whatever the experiences that you want, when you put yourself in the energy of that, something shifts inside of you when you give yourself permission, and it's very different than someone else paying for you, by the way. Like I used to only, my birthday is New Year's Eve. And so there's always a party. There's always, and they're quite pricey to go out on your birthday. So I just said to myself, I'm always going to go out, but I put a rule on it. And we're going to talk about rules this weekend, but we sometimes set subconscious rules for ourselves, rules that you didn't even know you set. So the rule I had was I can only go out to a fancy dinner on my birthday if a man takes me out and pays for it, right? Because I ain't gonna pay $85 a pound for a lobster. That's my thing. I had to have lobster on my birthday. And my mindset was to the point where I wouldn't even allow myself to have lobster any other time because it was an expensive food, and it's only for special occasions and only specifically for my birthday. But I can't even buy the lobster. Somebody else has to buy it for me. So whoever I was with at the time or talking to at the time, it's like, now I got to be on my best behavior, so he'll take me out for the lobster. I got to hold my tongue. We can't get into an argument until after New Year's. So somebody knows what I'm talking about in here. But those are the rules that I put on myself. And then I finally said, you know what? I got $85. Like, I'll buy my own damn self the lobster, and I don't have to, because there was one year I think I didn't have a date. And I was like, oh, what am I going to do? Like, I'm going to take myself to a seafood restaurant, and I'm going to dress up, and I'm going to go get myself a lobster. And I was like, dang, this is kind of nice. And then that was the breakthrough, the shift I needed. So then I'll have lobster whenever I want it. I'll have a lobster salad. I'll have the lobster bisque. I'll have the full lobster. And it was like, it's been here all the time. Lobster ain't been nowhere. It was always there. It was allowing myself to have it and not feel like, I'm wasting. Ain't no wasting money. It's an experience that put me into the energy of the kind. I became the kind of woman who orders lobster whenever the hell she wants to. And that led to other things. I became the kind of woman who charges the kind of money that I want to charge in order to live the lifestyle that I want. I became the kind of woman who flies business and first class as much as possible. I became the kind of woman who only tolerates a certain kind of relationship, a certain type of experience in relationships. So something that you may see as, small, frivolous, it creates an energy shift within you so that you can be that kind of woman. And I'm sure that all of you have noticed the way that people treat you when you treat yourself a certain way. You walk through and it's something about it, like just people talk to you differently. People see you differently. Then you get used to that feeling of being treated that way. And then you don't allow other people in your life to treat you any differently. It's like, wait a minute. I am the kind of woman who flies first class and has spa treatments. So you're not going to talk to me like that. That's not allowed. And you don't even have to say it. It's the energy of it. Debrina will talk more about the energy piece. But it shows on your face. It shows in how you walk. And it's an energy shift. And for some, it's buying the Louis Vuitton purse. For some, it's the first class. And the other thing I learned is that you don't have to choose. Well, I can only pick one luxurious thing that I want. So I'm going to pick that one. And the other stuff is off limits, right? When you start giving yourself permission to have these experiences, you realize that the whole world is available to you if you allow yourself to.